NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan at the table alongside Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge from the sideline. We've got the Boston Celtics taking on the Brooklyn Nets. It'll be the Nets off the tip. And now the opening lineup for Boston. We've got Garnett, Allen out there with Rajon Rondo. And there's Perkins, and it's Peterson at the first. Let's it go with the three. That one, no good. And it's New Jersey the other way. Kittles passes to Kidd. For Rondo. Kidd, no good. Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against the Magic. A shot by Rondo is no good. Here's Kittle. Defended by Allen. Stolen by Allen. Rondo dishes to Allen. Snatched away. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Kittles. Offensive rebound. On defense, New Jersey. Here's Rondo. Good defense by Kidd.
The only way he doesn't finish is if the defense gets in his face. Nice job.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. Ball's not loose. Here's Peterson. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Peterson's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Celtics. There's the pick. Pass to Van Horn. The feed to McCollum. 6 to shoot. How about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter? And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Celtics shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. The free throw drops for Rondo. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Here's Kittles. Has a killer two-handed slam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Kidd with the steal. Puts one up, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Nets shooting their first free throws here tonight. That one is off. And the Celtics making a change here. Allen's checked in, and he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, New Jersey's head coach gave me a few minutes. He said even though this was their first meeting of the year, he did not expect there to be a filling out period between these teams. He said, we have a group of guys who can score and do it in a hurry. We're going to go right after them and test the defense early on. Looks like they're in attack mode, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thanks for the report, David. So it's all about getting their offense going early on.
And I think that's the right call, guys. Get that rhythm established at the offensive end.
Yeah, that's an important thing for an offensive-minded team to do. You have got to set the tone with a level of aggression on the offensive end.
They get it back. Here's Perkins, and it's Perkins with the jam.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, guys, we have got in the NBA.
Tireless work ethic. He's a guy the team relies on for that.
Perkins with the block. Allen for the 3. That doesn't go either for Allen. Nets trail by 5. Out to the wing. Here's McCullough. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And already they've taken out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Well, in that individual matchup, the rim is totally unprotected. He's just got too much size on him.
Kidd gets the mark. Out to the right wing. Here's Kittles. Kept alive. Second chance effort. And it's Barton missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
The Nets have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight. That free throw good for McCullough. All three throws good for McCullough. Williams, he's checked in for McCullough. Here's Williams. Passes it to Van Horn. Williams with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. It's on the bounds. Last touch by Allen. Up from the screen, Williams kicks to Kidd. And count it. He'll have the line with a chance to make it three.
Williams knows how to sing passes over to his guys. Terrific at finding them in their spots.
Austin making a switch here. Poe is checked in. The Celtics with the lead. Down low. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Poe. Allen's got his first bucket of the night.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Here's Kittle. And the free ball is good.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
Allen kicks to Garnett. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Nets trail by 4. There's the pass to Kittles. Poked away. Over Peterson. Will not go. This is off the front iron. 1:19 left in the first quarter. Nice ball movement by Boston. Poe, 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. So it's New Jersey. Pass to Kittles. And it's going to be out of bounds. New Jersey will retain possession. 58 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Martin with a screen on Allen. Shot clock at 6. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Allen. Garnett goes in, and Van Horn pulls it down.
On the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Kidd. Pass to Kittles. Outside Williams. And he's good on the 3 ball.
You know, Kevin, you think about how good Darren Williams was with the ball in his hands when he entered this league. Now he's added the catch and shoot element. Makes him more dangerous.
And it's Martin missing.
And this is really good defensive pressure, whether he gets the block or not.
No, Greg, you're absolutely right. This is strong defense. It's about making the shooter feel uneasy, and that's what he did.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the Nets, another 3.
Darren Williams does everything so calmly. Great look.
No good trying to beat the buzzer. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Celtics out in front. They lead by 2. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
And through
on the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Leon Poe. Rajon Rondo is out there with Allen. And it's Garnett, and it's Peterson in at the 3 spot.
and you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just run free from beyond the arc.
Williams passes to Kidd. And drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. The drive by Rondo, and that one is good. Rondo's got 5 points in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Martin with the screen on Rondo. Here's Williams, and again it's New Jersey converting.
Yeah, Darren Williams has gotten so good at working off the screen. He gets the separation he needs and drills it.
They get the rebound. Garnett, the layup off target.
Now, that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You gotta protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside Kidd. Over Allen. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And it's 7 points for Jason Kidd.
Yeah, the defense not closing out in time. He's too quick and too good to miss many of those.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, boy, it never gets old watching this guy go to work at the offensive end. He's so gifted.
Knocks it loose. Van Horn, the best of Kidd. Here's Van Horn. Guarded by Garnett, and he makes that one. Van Horn's got 5.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
There's a good screen. Scalabrine dishes to Williams. Another one falls for New Jersey.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Here's Rondo. Garnett trying to break loose. The shot by Rondo is no good. Williams kicks to Kidd. Now here's Rondo. He's got 8. Poe the pass around. And again, Boston with the triple.
Just a terrific three-pointer. The defense really had no answers.
Kidd kicks to Williams. Out in the screen. Scalabrine dishes to Kidd. And Ray Allen gets the whistle. That's his first foul. The Nets making a switch here. Hawks checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. Brown is checked in for Kevin Garnett. Here's Van Horn. Banked in off the glass. He's got 7.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotation and getting the ball in the paint.
Rondo against Williams. It's good. Rondo's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Back in the screen. Rondo with the steal. Passes it to Peterson. Here's Brown. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Good job working the in-between area.
Yeah, I think if the defense is going to give that to him, he's got to take the opportunity. He uses his size and high release point on the jumper.
Back to Williams. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, I'll tell you, still looking for that first 3 of the second quarter. He had one to open this game in the first.
Offensive rebound. And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Boston shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Askew's checked in for Ray Allen. Nets trail by 12. And first time out of the game called for New Jersey.
And the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they've got to talk about.
I think they've got to ramp up the pressure. There's no excuse for letting them score at will in the paint. Make them feel you.
It's Rajon Rondo with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
3rd foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
And there's the pass to Kittles. Knocked away. Pass to Peterson. Now the dish to Scalabrine. Over in the corner, Allen. Nailed from 3-point land. Allen's got 11.
And things starting to click from 3-point land. Nothing in the first quarter, but he's hit 3 triples here in the second. And they just tried everything to stem the tide here, but nothing seems to work.
Greg, I think this other team is just in a zone right now. They're clicking on the offensive end, and the defense starting to look frustrated.
Allen with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
play here in the second quarter. Vaughn, the pass to Kittles. And one's off, still out of sync.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Hands it from downtown. 8 points for him.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to get.
Allen kicks to Garnett. Lets the three fly. There's Allen. That's good on the assist from Kevin Garnett. 14 points for Allen.
Ooh, with a player this hot, I don't see their lead going anywhere.
Kittles, no good.
I'll tell you, he hasn't been able to find the mark all night. It's a big reason they're staring at this deficit.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Allen's shot is off.
Well, the struggles from the field continue for this guy. The way it's going, he shouldn't be more than a secondary option for them at this point.
Williams, solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Williams has got 9.
You know, this guy's smart enough to know that rim protection may be waiting for him, so Darren gets to that in-between game.
And so is the Boston Celtics. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Our second half, so far not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know anything? Celtics leading by 13. Martin is out there at McCullough. Then it's Jason Kidd, and it's Van Horn in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for New Jersey. Here's Rondo. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Rondo's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Celtics. Kicks to Martin. Outside Kidd. Tipped away. The 19-foot shot. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
A drive by Allen. Great D that time from McCullough. And there's the call on Perkins. And that'll be his third foul so far. Dishes it to McCullough. Pass to Van Horn. Martin with a screen on Rondo. Here's Kidd. Passes it to Van Horn. 4 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. And he overshot that one, missing. Celtics leading by 15. Nobody near Allen. Hits it from 3-point range. Allen's got 17 now.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
I'll tell you, you got to admire the energy. This guy really wants to put this one away.
Here's Garnett. Finished off the break. He's got 7.
And racing up the court, you have a number of options and a great decision there.
I love how he took the initiative, right? He took charge of the opportunity and made the right decision.
Timeout called the Nets. You have to like what we're seeing from Ray Allen.
He is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Got loose. And here is Kidd. He's got 7. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Well, after missing their first 3 shots, they finally get one to go in this half.
Here's Allen. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Kidd kicks to Martin. Back to Kidd. Martin the screen. Here's Van Horn. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's Peterson. Out on the play, basket down, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
And really the story of the half, one team shooting it lights out. The other, the lights are just out.
Yeah, that's right. You said it. They don't find a way to switch it back on. They're in trouble.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Poe comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Allen subbed in for Ray Allen. Knocks it loose and stolen by Perkins. The pass to Peterson. The Celtics working the ball around now. Rondo passes to Peterson. Here's Perkins. Off target from 3-point range.
Boy, for a capable 3-point shooter, that's one he expects to make.
Martin dishes the kid, pass to Kittles. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tony Allen. That's his first foul. And Doris, looking at the financial health of the league, tremendous TV ratings with the finals coverage again. Nearly half the teams valued around $1 billion, which to me is just unfathomable. Are we in the golden age of professional basketball in this country, of the NBA?
I think certainly we are in one of the great generations for the NBA. And think about this. I know soccer is the most popular game worldwide, Kevin, but increasingly basketball beyond the borders of the United States is one of the most popular and fastest growing sports. So I don't think there's any question the NBA is at its peak of its popularity with no end in sight. And I think there's a reason for that. You know, I think there's something very tangible and touchable to the NBA fan. Look at a guy like Steph Curry. He looks like every man, and yet he's finding tremendous success. It's appealing to NBA fans of the next generation.
Here's Poe, and Van Horn pulls it down. Van Horn's got his third rebound on the night. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Brooklyn called for the foul. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Allen. And Allen drops them both. So it's New Jersey now. Timeout call the Nets.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Kidd against Rondo. Hunting the screen. Here's Kidd. Pass to Van Horn. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Van Horn's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Peterson. The shot. No good. And it's New Jersey the other way. And they double up Kidd. To the middle. And he makes the bucket. True contact and gets the whistle too.
What a phenomenal quarter from the field. A great shooting percentage, excellent shots. This is really well done.
The Nets have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. The Celtics have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. The first free throw is good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And Allen drops them both. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the third. Martin with the screen for Kidd. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Kidd's got 11 points.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
What fearlessness, right? He likes to go at taller defenders, and he shows he has what it takes to get it done.
Clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Jason Kidd. The Celtics have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. And the first one drops. No good on the second free throw. Nets trail by 21. Passes it to Kittles. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. Over to the left wing for 3. Kidd. Out of bounds. Boston takes possession. One checked in for the Nets. Boston leading by 21. Here's Rondo. Feeds it to Poe. Here's Peterson. They grab their own miss. And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2. For Boston, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
And Rondo drops them both. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Well, I think the defense took that possession off. I'm pretty sure he won't miss next time.
Here's Van Horn. 14 points for him. Kidd with it. Out in the screen. 6 to shoot. Here's the screen. Van Horn. And again, no good by New Jersey. And so it's Boston in very good shape with a 23-point lead. Back right after this. Quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Now Williams on the floor for Boston. Johnson is out there with Garnett. Then there's Allen. Then there's Allen. And it's Rondo in at point guard.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Got a piece of it. And now New Jersey on the break, and he gets the bucket. Van Horn's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Nets. Celtics leading by 21. Rondo gets to Allen, and it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists tonight.
And when you're down this many points, hard to justify leaving a good shooter that wide open.
Right. If you want to get back in the game, you simply can't afford to let long-range shooters get comfortable. After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Here's Allen, and he gets it to go from the corner. Allen's got 21.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Well, there's no doubt this guy's on a hot streak right now. That's why he keeps getting the ball in this game. He's able to feed the hot hands.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Garnett left side. Back to Allen. From 13. Rebounded by the Nets. Now the feed to Williams. And 3 off the mark. So it's Boston now. Allen passes to Allen. Looking for Allen. He gets it there. Good on the baseline, Jay. 23 points in the game. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Martin with a screen on Allen. Out in the screen. Trying to take that ice cold streak. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Doris, I've heard you talk often about instituting a play clock from the very beginnings of someone learning the game of basketball.
Kevin, I think this is absolutely critical to the future of the game of basketball here in the United States, because the Europeans right now, from the formative stages, from the youngest someone picks up the game of basketball, play under duress of the shot clock. And the reason that's important is you must be a 3-tool player to play under duress of the shot clock, meaning you've got to be a triple threat. You've got to be able to pass it, dribble it, and shoot it. And to do that with the pressure of a shot clock leaning in on you from those earliest moments is significant. And I know I have the backing of guys like R.C. Buford and Rick Carlisle. They believe, more important than me, intelligent basketball people believe that in the United States, we must institute a shot clock from the time guys and young women pick up the game.
The try by Smith. Outside Kidd. No good on the 3.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously cold right now, but he's trying to find that rhythm. You've got to keep working.
Doris, there are always rumblings about teams and players who don't like what the press is writing about them, trying to ban certain media members from the locker room. What's the danger, you think, in doing that?
To me, any credentialed media should never be banned from a locker room, from an opportunity to bring their fans closer to the sport, simply because you object either about the content of the coverage or the amount of coverage does not exclude a media member from the locker room. I think it's a very dangerous precedent, Kev.
Good point. Here's Scalabrine. He's guarded by Johnson. And again, it's the Nets missing. To the inside. Johnson with the dunk.
And they're just dominating on both ends. And it's reflected now in the score.
No, absolutely, Greg. They're absolutely rolling in sync totally on both the offensive and defensive ends.
Here's Scalabrine. Here's McCullough. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I'll tell you, if you don't box out well, expect to get burned. You can't afford to give them second chance opportunities.
Allen for three, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Knocking down triples repeatedly, the defense starting to look helpless at this point.
Dives for it. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. .127 left in the fourth. For the three, it's rebounded by Jason Kidd. In transition, here come the Nets. Rebounded by Askew. And here's Boston. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it.
Brown against Kidd. DJ Brown's checked in for Boston. Substitution for the Celtics. PJ Brown. Smith outside. He kicks it to Kidd. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Now, timeout called by Boston. They're up by 33. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets. The chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Ray Allen.
And guys, this really has been his night. He's done a lot of things well, but his scoring really put him over the top. You can see how determined he's been every time he's gotten his hands on the ball. Great drive and also great focus offensively.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taken on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win. Here's Askew. And that one hits back iron.
Well, yeah, I mean, you want to give your offense a chance, and that possession didn't do it.
Not at all, Greg. I mean, no reason for him to be taking these kinds of shots. He has only himself to blame.
The first one falls. Shooting for Brooklyn. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Allen kicks to Brown. Pollard passes to Brown. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.